Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. Happy time zone to you. I'm Ruel Gaviola, and it is time for some chits and chats. Thank you so much for joining me today, folks. I hope you're having a great Monday fun day. It is just getting started. Well, it's been started for a little while here in Southern California. The rain has been taking care of us the last few days. I see a little bit of the sun out there, but hopefully the weather is a-okay wherever you may be. I want to shout out Bing, Stats, Vending Machine Board Games, friends who are here. Thank you so much for joining. I may have missed some of you. Nightbot is here. Nightbot's always here, lurking. Got a great show today for you as always. We'll be talking about games that we've been playing lately. So if you're in chat right now, drop some games that you've been enjoying lately. We'll talk about them. Hopefully, you know what I love about this? You all always show and talk about games that either I've never heard of, or I'm new to, or I've heard of and was a little more curious. So thanks to your good taste, I'm able to find great games to get on my table as well. So please share those in chat and we'll talk about them. And then we're going to move on a little later, and we're going to play I Made You a Mixtape. This is the game from Mike DeLisio and Dan Hughes of the Dice Tower, and this was recently Kickstarted. I backed it on Kickstarter, and it's a fun little game of I Split You Choose and set collection, at least for multiplayer. I'm going to be soloing it today. The rules, a little changes here in the rules, so it's still got that I Split You Choose, but as you'll see, it's really interesting the way they did their solo game. And happy to report, well, actually, I was going to say I'm happy to report it's a great game, but I'm happy to report I enjoyed reading the rules, because the rules were really easy to understand. I have not played it yet, friends, so this is going to be my initial foray into I Made You a Mixtape, the solo game. So really excited about that. That'll be coming up a little later. Bing says, not a board game, but was listening to Cubs at Dodgers from April before the shoot. Nice. I have... I'm gonna be totally transparent. I've been watching a lot of Dodger highlights, and for those of you not Dodger fans, you will have to bear with me. But the Dodgers, they recently went back to back, won 2 championships in a row. Really excited. And one of the great all-time great World Series was played a couple of weeks ago, and myself, Michelle, family, we may have watched those highlights a little more than once, twice, or thrice. Yes, Vending Machine, shocking to no one. Hello, Slivers. Good to see you here, friend. Friends, again, let me know what you've been playing in the chat, or what board games you've been playing lately. Drop them in the chat, and let's talk about them, because I am really excited to talk about games. And again, we're going to be playing I Made You a Mixtape in a few minutes here. But yeah, as we get our week started here, also, let me know what is new going on with you all. I've got my LaCroix lime flavor today. Yes. Bing says, during work, I like to have it in the background, so I end up going through. Oh, very nice. That's really cool. Tried Orleans. Not sure. Oh, tried Orleans. Okay. Orleans is a game from, man, it's funny how, I don't know, it's interesting to me how, I don't know. You think, whoops, that's not it. Hey, where'd my thing go? Oh, it's right here. I need to change this in order to get it on screen. There it is. It's funny. I always think of Orleans being like maybe a 5-year-old game. It's 11 years old now. It is 11 years old. Oh, Vending Machine says I'm a fan. Okay, nice, very nice. Yeah. Old school. Well, it is old school now, at least for board games, in that it's 11 years old. But yeah, friends, let us know that we're going to be talking about games for a few minutes here. And let me know what else you're up to these days. What did I play this weekend? I didn't play anything this weekend, but I did play last week. I got to play over on Critical Hit Games. Y'all know that I stream with them every week. I got to play Finca. Now this is, oh, what version is this? Oh, that's interesting. So the 2009 version is what I've played, which is actually the newest version. Luis and I played this. We played a 2-player game, and this is okay. So this is a 2009 game. I was talking about older games. This is what, 16 years old now. I love this game. Ever since I got it earlier this year, or was it late last year? Anyways, I really just fell in love with this. It's an old school Euro, right? It's resource management at its heart. It has a Mancala where, let me drop get some pictures here. This beautiful. Oh man, this is beautiful. Um, this is not the version I have either. Yeah, the version I have is the newer version. This is the older version. Oh, interesting. I did not know that's what the older version looked like. Oh, that's funny. Do I have my video up here? Let me see if I have my video. There it is. My teach and play. Let's throw that. So here's the newest version. This. I'm Ruel. Oops. Hi, Ruel. This is the version that Pandasaurus sent over to me, and this is the one that has the Vincent Dutray art. And as you can see there's the Moncala. They actually have it separate from the board now. And what you do is you just randomly place those little tiles there, the windmill tiles. And it's really simple. You take your farmer, so in this case I'm yellow, and you move it, in this case 2 spaces because there was 2 farmers to begin with. And then whatever space you land on, that's how many resources you get depending on how many farmers. So you're basically just trying to gather all these resources, and then you go to the island here and then find the orders, trying to fulfill the orders. Like, you know, this town here wants 2 almonds, this one wants 1 grape, etc., etc. But to deliver, you do need a donkey cart card, and you only get those when you go around the Mancala and pass one of those dotted lines. It's so clean. It's just such a clean design, and I can see, like, again, I did not play the original version, which we just had on board here, but it's 16 years old. I think the design is solid. It is still a really, just a mid, I wouldn't even call it like a heavyweight or midweight Euro. I'd call it like a light midweight because it plays in about 45 minutes. Luis and I at Critical Hit, we actually played this in like 35 minutes. So with 2 players, it flies. And with 2 players, all you're doing is just taking off some of the tiles and stuff. But as you can see there, yeah, see, I'm just moving my little farmer. I move it 2 spaces. I landed on a space with no farmers. So I just count myself. So in that case, I get 1 grape. And what the really neat twist on this, what I really appreciate, you can't hoard resources because anytime someone goes around and tries to get a resource and there's none in the general supply, then everybody, including that player, puts them all back in this general supply, and then they take what they need. So yeah, you can save resources, but there's always that chance where you're going to get sort of hosed, right? And oh darn, and that happened in our game on Thursday. I think I did that to Luis. I did Luis dirty a couple of times where I landed on a spot where we both had to give all our resources. But otherwise, so as you go, you fulfill the orders, and then each little town has a stack of them. When you complete 1 stack, you're gonna immediately score for that town's like their scoring finca, and you place a little house there, as you can see, the wooden house. Actually, not in that shot. Let me move forward here. Over here on the right side, these little houses, so they're going to replace the little orders once you fulfill them all. And you're going to score the small tile here. That is, you immediately score that depending on, hey, who has the most, in this case, lemons or fish. And you score that immediately. You're going to grab that one, which is worth point. I guess you should say score immediately, but you're going to score that. For the end of the game, you're going to pick up that tile. So that at the end of the game, you just go and you count up the score on all your tiles. Most points wins. It's such a clean design. I love this game. You know, I don't even know who designed this. Who is this? See, I thought it was Wolfgang Kramer, but it's not. It's another Wolfie, not Wolfie Van Halen. Wolfgang Senker. See what other games they did. Okay, so Finca was there. Oh, Animals on Board. Okay, I've heard of that. I've not played that one. So this is basically Wolfgang's big hit was Finca. Wait, there's another designer, I think. Yeah, Ralph Zurlind. Let's see what Ralph has done. Linked Games. Okay, they're a little more prolific here. But again, Finca was their big hit, according to BGG, of course, right? Oh, they did Triqueta. Oh, interesting. Okay, this one, I played with my buddy Daryl. I like Triqueta. This is a good game. This came out 2023. Okay, yeah, this is a cool little, like a tile lane set collection game, right? I played this once. Actually, Daryl, myself, Michelle, and Daryl's wife, Abby, we played this one night. Yeah, this was a cool game. Triqueta, okay, so This is Stefan Dora. Oh, okay. Stefan Dora and Ralph Zurlind. Stefan Dora, I know that name. That's the dude that made For Sale, one of my all-time favorites. So For Sale is terrific. But Triqueta, another game from Ralph Zurlind, one of the co-designers here of Finca. What else did he do? Dizzle, Animal. Oh, okay, he also did Animals on Board, Monster Trick. Okay. And I'm ranking. I sort these through rank, like BGG top ranks. According to BGG, Cookie Party. Okay, so a bunch of these games I have not heard of. I've heard of Loot though. Didn't Loot? Okay, I guess Loot did not get good ratings. Oh, I'm thinking of a different game. Okay, yeah, this is not the game I was thinking of. But anyways, yeah. So Finca, friends, that's the game I was just raving about. Bing says, I think I'm looking at older games more more that have passed the test of time versus new hotness. Yeah, I go through phases. Obviously, with the work I do, we're always looking at the hot new games, right? The cult and the new. But I'm also I come from that school of thought where like I also want to see the games that have withstood the test of time, right? So what's hot 5 years ago may not be hot now, or even a year ago, right? But I do like to see what what are people still playing 5, 10, 15, 20 years later. And that's why you all know how much I love The Good Doctor, Reiner Knizia. His games, the majority of his games, at least for me, have stood the test of time. I recently played Botswana. We played that at Good Time Society and over at Critical Hit Games, live streamed those, and I also played it off camera. And that game is like, oh, is that a 20-year-old game? I'm pretty sure it is. Botswana. Let's go back over here. Yeah, Botswana, 1994. So that's what 20. Oh my gosh, that's almost a 30-year-old game. Are you kidding me? Right? Is that 30 years old? 20. What year is this? 25 plus 6. It's 31 years old, friends. It's a 6.8. You know what? I haven't done one of these Ruel ranks in a while. Remember, I don't know if y'all remember on the R&R show, we used to do Ruel ranks where I'd live rank something. I'm going to rank this one right now. Botswana, it is a 6.8 on BGG. To me, that's wrong. This is an 8. Definitely more than a 7. I wouldn't put it like in the 9 category. But I'm going to go 8.15. How's that? So there you go. There's a Ruel ranks. Well, we could rank some games. Why don't we do that in a minute here? Poo Cafe is in the house. Hello. Played Quantum this weekend. Yes, we've talked about this here before. I've literally not played this game since my old game group, rest in peace game group at Four Color Fantasies in Rancho Cucamonga. But this one comes in and out of print, I believe, right? It's probably out of print right now. I love the sci-fi theme, of course. And this was, oh man, and I forgot. I know it was like dice placement, right? Yeah, dice placement, area control. Always, I played, I think, twice at my game group, and I always really enjoyed it. Wait, it's dice. Yeah. Yeah, area majority, yeah. There it is. So, who's got videos on this thing? Okay. Yeah, this is an older game. Board Game Gumbo. Oh, they played it live. Nice. Yeah, honestly, I could not tell you how you play this game. It's been years, but it always left a favorable impression on me because I remember because I played it twice, and I do remember a lot of people looking for it after the fact. Oh, there's Jay Bell. Nice. Hey Dutch, good to see you here. Poop Cafe says Bing says enjoyed Quantum. Nice. Yeah, out of print such a long time ago, and also the editors closed last month. Oh no. Did Rado do a playthrough? Okay, cool. I wonder how Rado liked it. Because I know Rado's not the biggest area control fan. Mainly because he and Jen play 2-player a lot, right? And most, at least in my experience, and I think it's safe to say area control with 2 players isn't always the best thing. So, Yeah. Quantum, friends. What other games y'all been playing? Let me see what else I've been playing. So we talked about Finca. Um, we did Botswana recently. Let me see. Don't forget to stay hydrated, friends. I am staying hydrated with my lime sparkling water today. Let's go to log plays. I haven't played as many games as I would like, of course. The game of calls. Oh, that's right. Forgot about this one. So this is funny. Bailey and I played this on Good Time Society recently. So this is bollocks, right? But it's now called the Game of Calls. I was going crazy. I actually emailed Eric Martin of BGG. I was like, hey, I think I found a game that's not in the database. It's the Game of Calls, right? And like he's emailed me right away. Oh no, that's bollocks. I'm like, what? Really? I could not find it. So the game is here. The new version. I don't think you know what? Maybe this is what I should do is add some new photos to the Game of Calls. Let's go to the website, the Game of Calls. So this is one of those really so they advertise it smarter than checkers, more fun than chess. I think that's an accurate description. All you're doing is trying to get 5 in a row, right? So it's like connect 4, connect 5. But what you do, so there's a thing called a call, which we learned was a lobster with one claw, which will eventually grow back. But what you do is anytime you trap your opponent, it has to be 2 pieces exactly. If you trap 2 pieces of your opponents, then they have to move that piece anywhere else on board. So it's a way to like manipulate, where your opponent is, and you give yourself an empty space so you can put one of your tokens there. Because when you force them to move, that's their move. They basically lose their turn. So it's a quick playing game. I got to shout out Bailey. She whooped me 2 times out of 3. Bailey, I want a rematch. But yeah, as you can see, really, I just taught the game in like 30 seconds. That's it. It's the new version calls super. What is the word? Super portable, and it comes in like a drawstring bag that you can take all the pieces, and the board itself, it's like a canvas or whatever, so it's not like a cardboard board. So super portable game, and I would definitely recommend it. It's again, it's a lighter abstract game, but I think it's one of those that will travel well, and it will also I was thinking the game High Tide, right? It's a similar, got tokens and then a bag that you take along with you. Really, really simple. But enough depth there, I think, to make it an enjoyable experience for gamers and non-gamers alike. Oh, so let me go back to the screen here. So this is the Game of Calls is actually listed on Bollocks. So apparently this game was released in 1999, and I thought it was like a brand new game, but apparently it's not. This says 2 players, which is correct. 20 minutes, I think, is incorrect. Bailey and I played games that were about 5 to 10 minutes each. So we played 3 games in 20 minutes, folks. I think it's a lot quicker. Maybe the original game, is it Bollocks? Oh, I don't know how you pronounce it. Bollocks, right? That's what it says. But definitely recommend taking a look. Yum LaCroix, yes, I'm a big LaCroix fan. B Travis, hey B Travis. B Travis said, oh shoot, sorry. B Travis says, I play tested Flamecraft on Steam. It's really nice. Can't wait for. Oh, nice. I saw. Is it in beta now, or was that the alpha? But can't wait for it to come out. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Really looking forward. I love Flamecraft. Hey, AB True. Hope everyone had a good weekend. Yeah, let us know what you've been playing lately. Oh yeah, a vending machine look cool. Want to check out and see if it fits the machine. Yeah. In Flames. Did you put your Christmas Minions inflatables up yet? I did not. In Flames, who is this? I know this is someone that I know personally. I forget the usernames. I'm not good with usernames, but let me know. Bullux. Oh no, it's Bollocks, which is named for Man Parts. Oh my gosh. Well, whatever the name is, they've now called it the Game of Calls. So, as you can see, yeah, it totally looks different now from the new version. But fun abstract game. Oh, what was that? So High Tide is another one that recently. This is another like 2-player. Oh, that's not it. Is there more than one High Tide? Which wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, that's not the one I played. This is the one. Yeah, this is the one I really enjoyed. And another one that Beck and I played on Good Time Society. This is the original version. I believe this is the one that Marceline had done for the indie cars and games. Or, I mean, the indie games market. This is the production version from Underdog. As you can see, a beautiful production. Um, Dutch was talking about Bollocks. Looks like Abalone, but apparently different games. Yeah, I've never played Abalone. I've always seen it. Yeah, love High Tide. Why did I bring this up? It was because of an abstract games. I haven't played this probably since that live stream. Amy True says, group didn't meet this week and played Darwin's Journey solo, once on each side of the board. Nice. Someone was just talking about this. Who was talking about Darwin's Journey? I have not played this one yet. I know it's really highly regarded. Well, what was that? Oh, okay. Yeah. This is from, oh gosh, I used to know this. What company was this from? Thundergriff Games. Yeah, they do some good games over there. And I've not gone down. I have not taken the plunge into Darwin's Journey, but I have heard it's good solo. AB True. I wonder if your experience is. Well, you played it twice, so I'm assuming it is good. But I have heard it's really good solo. Probably, I feel like these some of these heavier euros, and I believe this is a heavier one, right? I feel like lately, yeah, a heavier euro. I feel like lately, for me at least, heavier euros. I'm inclined more to play them solo, just because I like to take my time and you know, I never like to feel like I'm taking time away from someone else's turn. So if I'm playing solo, then I can take all the time I want, right? So yeah, Darwin's Journey, one that I really do want to give a shot. Same with SETI. I still haven't played SETI as well. Let's see what Dutch Yoda's played today or lately. They buy on Steam. Oh, I didn't even know it was on Steam yet. Is it The Buy? I believe. I know this is the new one from Board and Dice, right? Yeah, Board and Dice. David Turchi, of course, the legend. I didn't know this was on Steam already. Wow, nice. Another heavy euro, as we talk about. And see, I would probably, yeah, be more inclined not only to play it solo, which Turchi is well known for, but also on Steam. That's a good way to play, at least for me, because then less setup, less teardown, and less upkeep. What else does Dutch play? Let's look at what else Dutch has played. Glooks, which I believe, is this another abstract game? I forget. Yeah, abstract strategy. Yeah, I've this is the one I've heard of as well. Oh, that's funny. They're like little chits, but they look like die pips. There's a nice little family plane. Setup is so important for me to like a game. Yeah, you know, you're right. Like for me, setup is like a big part of actually for me learning the game, right? So if I can actually see what the parts are before I start playing and also like laying them out, like literally just I don't know, just the tactile sensation of putting down pieces. Like then you start making little connections. Okay, this is my player board. Oh, these are my resources. Here's my player whatever bits and bobs. Dutch says Glooks is a re-implemented with a ladybug theme. Oh, that's cute. Oh, there it is. Let's go. Oh, let's go back to the BGG page. By the way, shout out to BGG for hosting as always. If you're watching on BGG, come on over and join us on Twitch and or YouTube. We stream live concurrently or simultaneously. Also, feel free to join our Discord. When we're not live, we chat about games and whatnot and non-game stuff in the Discord. Family-friendly channel. Love to see you there. And here's Ladybugs. I love this re-theme. Do they have pictures of the game itself? Or okay. Did this just come out? What year is this? 2025. Okay, this is new. So this is the re-implementation of Glooks. I'm all about this. This looks cute. I love the Ladybug theme. And actually, if you look at the original Glooks, right, the pips, I guess you can look at those and say those are sort of ladybug-ish, right? Very cool. Thanks, Dutch. I had no idea. I'd be true. Oh, flying out to BGG Con. Nice. Folks, if you're going to BGG Con or If you're going to PAX Unplugged, safe travels. I hope you have a great time. Obviously, I'm not going to either of those, unfortunately. I do enjoy PAX Unplugged. I've still not gone to a BGG con. I hope to do that one day. Poople Cafe says, makes me think of butterfly. Ever try? I don't think I have, like, butterfly. Butterfly. Is it this one? Here? This one I have not played. Yeah, Rio Grande Games. Oh, wow. This looks actually sort of cool. Okay, there's some fine folks playing the game. Look at that. That's a lot of tiles. You know I love my tile laying, but I don't know if this is a tile layer or it looks like an abstract. There, I see a little piece in the middle there. Are you moving that piece around and gathering stuff, following? Okay. Dutch says if BGG Europe ever happens, I'll be there. Yeah, of course. Okay, butterfly looks cool. Players of butterfly use a hedgehog piece. Okay, that's cute. To collect the tiles. By skillfully moving the piece to the right spots on the board, players can grab rare items while leaving fewer choices for their opponents. Okay, cool. Player accumulates the most valuable collection and wins the game. Oh, cool. Oh, it's on BGG? Or BGA? Cool. Avery True says, this year I decided to go to new to me cons, first to BGG con. Nice. I want to do that next year. I've talked about that before where I'm trying to limit my travel these days, but I do Gen Con every year, and I want to find at least one new one. Maybe Origins, but see, the thing is, Origins is too close to BGG time-wise, and I like to spread out my travel. Oh, what is this? What did I press? Oh, that was BGG stuff. So, the Hotness. Anyone playing in the Hotness? I still have not played Vantage or SETI. I know Old King's Crown, for whatever reason, that's been showing up on my feed like crazy these days. Speakeasy, this is a Vital Lacerda, and as much as Lacerda, I know he's a genius, I know his games are brilliant, I don't get him to the table much. It's too much setup, it's too much time. I mean, yes, it's a nice brain-burny puzzle, but I don't know. I run hot and cold with Lacerda. I really liked what was the one? Lisboa. I didn't like setting up or taking it down, but I liked the game. I know Covenant's been getting a lot of hype lately. Oh wow, the Lord of the Rings Fatal Fellowship. Nice. This is the, if you haven't played this one, this is the Pandemic Lord of the Rings. Terrific game. Really good. A lot harder than Pandemic for sure. Let's go back to the Hotness here. Oh, let me go back here. What am I pressing? I don't know what buttons I'm pressing. Oh, I pressed the wrong button here. Sorry, folks. Get you back here. Whoops. Nope. It's not on my, where is my thing? Is it here? Oh, there's a button. Okay. Arc Nova, Galactic Cruise, Sanctuary, Sweetlands. What is Sweetlands? Oh. Oh, this is like a big old heavy game. Build the richest candy empire to claim the crown of confections. 100 minutes to 200 minutes. Whoa. Anyone hear of this game? I've never even heard of this game. Look at this. Wow, beautiful components. It looks like a lot. This has got to be, well, let me see what kind of, let's see what type of game it is here. Economic, fantasy, manufacturing, city building, civ game. Okay. And then mechanisms include tile placement, variable player. Okay. Sweetlands is a heavy Euro style game with over 200 cards, 14 unique characters, and 449 wooden tokens. Okay, that just seems like a lot. During the game, each player develops cities on their map board while advancing on their prosperity tracks. After 5 rounds, the game ends. Player with the most victory points, the winner. Okay, I mean, it sounds cool, but man, 449. Obviously, you're not using them all at the same time. At least I hope not. But wow, 4.13 weight. Yeah, so definitely a heavy Euro game. I was really, look at this art. Like, I would not. Again, you know, it's a stereotypical, I guess, of me. Apologies to say, I would not think this is a heavy game. Like, this looks like a lighter card game to me, just on first glance. But I love that it is not. Look at this. That is nice. Oh, look at little milk cartons. Little milk carton. Oh my gosh. Adorbs, as they say. Adorbs. Look at that. Cool. So that is Sweetlands. Now on the BGG hotness list. Let's continue here. Vampire Lords, The Hobbit, there and back again. Railway Boom. Lots of Hobbit and Lord of the Rings stuff, right? Which is great. I love that, you know, IPs are no longer just stereotypically garbage, right? This is the Reiner Knizia game. So, of course, I want to get check this out. What type of game is this? Dice rolling, open drafting, solo solitaire game. Yep, I'm in. I need to get this copy. I was going to say, someone send me a copy. Love to check this. Oh, Office Dog. Cool. Someone playing. Is this? Oh, this is the Roll and Write. Oh, was Linnea talking about this? Linnea, are you here? I could have sworn you or maybe it was Kelly talking about this. I don't know. Definitely interested in that one. Railway Boom. Layer tracks have revolutionized the Japan railway industry. Ooh. Oh, Hisashi. Oh, you know what? I think we talked about this on Good Time Society. We did. Yeah, because I remember talking about the designer. He has done some incredibly successful games. Yokohama, Bomb Busters, Trains, one of my all-time favorites. Metro X, Sail to India. You know, I have Sail to India. Has anyone played this? Like a totally underrated, I think was it a worker placement game? It was a small box game though. It was like the size of, back in the day, they had AEG did a bunch of games in little box sizes, like, I don't know, tiny epics. Not even smaller than that, but they were like tiny boxes. And Sail to India was one of them. You know what? I wonder if they have a solo version of this. I would love that. Then I could play it because I've let's see, forums, Sail to India, variants, regional variation, 2 players, solo rules, no AI, playtesters needed. Okay. Solo variant with dummy players. Okay. Let's see if there are any files here. So, rule book, functional aid, player aid. Okay. Nothing as far as solo. I wonder if, let's see if the solo, did they make it? Let me see. There's the play testers. Let's see how far they got here. There's setup. There's how to play. Go down to the end of the thread here. Okay. So this is like, what was it, 8 years ago. And that was the last post. So I don't know if they ever got back to it or whatnot. This one was from 10 years ago, the original post. Wow, it's that old of a game. So maybe they're, okay, this looks almost like the other thread. So were they talking in 2 different places? D6, 2 players, solo rules, no AI. Okay. So Sail to India, yeah. What does it say? Action points, area movement, set collection. I remember the set collection part of it. Basically, you set up the cards like this. This is like the way to India. You're sailing there and you're collecting, you know, goodies and stuff. Oh, wow, that's the old version right there. I didn't have that one. I had the AEG version. Yeah. Because the AEG had bought a bunch of games from Hisashi, right? Including Trains, which I still love. Sail to India. Yeah, I'll have to play that sometime. Anyways, hey, friends, let's take a quick break. I'm going to set up, and then we're going to come right back. We're going to play some solo I Made You a Mixtape. All right, hang in there. BRB, as the kids say. I'll be right back. Okay, and we are back. Shout out to everyone for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it. I hope you're having a wonderful Monday fun day. Big shout out to BGG as always for hosting. Really appreciate that. And we appreciate you, or I appreciate you hanging out with me today. Start your week off here. Hope you have a wonderful week of gaming. We got a fun game coming up. This is called I Made You a Mixtape. This is my first time playing it solo, and I've gone through the rules. I've done a couple of practice runs, and we're going to take a look at how to play it, and we will play through a game. If you're here for the first time, my name's Ruel, and I stream here every Monday, but I'm also streaming elsewhere throughout the week. Wednesdays, I'm at the Good Time Society studio hosting Good Morning Society with Becca Scott. We do that every Wednesday at 10 a.m. Pacific. I'm also here every Monday at 10 a.m. Pacific, by the way, for Chits and Chats. And then I also stream with the Critical Hit Games store in Corona, California. We're switching up times these days. I'm normally there Thursdays at 4 p.m., but we have been bouncing around times. We're trying to find our audience, so to speak, out there and trying different times and different things. But we're always playing board games there, and I hope you're able to join me at one or more of my streams. A lot of fun. I love board games, obviously, and you do too if you're watching this. We've got I Made You a Mixtape. So we're going to play solo, and I'm going to do this whole YouTube intro so I can edit it down, and then it'll be its own video. But thank you so much for hanging out. If you have a question or comment, please drop it in chat as we go along here. I'm going to take a sip of my beverage. Stay hydrated. Excuse me. And lips a little dry. Let's put on a little lip balm. Okay, we are ready to go. All right, here we go. This is for YouTube. Again, thank you so much for hanging out, friends. Hi, friends. I'm Ruel, and we've got... Oh, what was I going to say? I usually have my spiel ready. I didn't have it ready this time. I saw my corner out of my eye here. My phone just beeped, just sent a message, so I need to answer this. Okay, yeah, that would work. Okay, so I'm answering yes, I will be there for that meeting. I now have a meeting on Thursday, friends. I know you don't care, but yeah, what time is best? And this actually, I'm excited about this text message, message, because it's regarding a new game that I will be, I think next week or the following week, be playing through, but there's something I needed to confirm with here. So excited about that. And if you'd like to know more about when I'm streaming or where I'm streaming, come on over to the Discord. I announce all stuff there. There should be a link. Yep, there's a link right there. Join us there. Really fun times there. You can join us. Talk about nerdy, non-nerdy stuff. And also we gather there to set up BGA games, games on Board Game Arena. I'm in about 5 of them right now, and there's always games going on. So come on over, folks, to the Discord. Okay, let's do this. Let's start this over. Getting ready for I Made You a Mixtape. Okay, let me just say okay. Okay, that works for me. I'll message exact time. All right, so here we go. Hi, friends. I'm Ruel Gaviola, and on the tabletop right now is I Made You a Mixtape. This is a game that I backed on Kickstarter a little while ago, actually early this year, late last year. This is from Mike DeLisio and Dan Hughes, and I'm really excited to be playing the solo game today. Now, I Made You a Mixtape for 2 to 4 players. It's a I Split You Choose game, and basically what you're doing, you're making a mixtape. That wonderful invention back in the day of analog music, where you would take cassette tapes and songs, and you'd create your own mixtape with various songs. So Mike and Dan have recreated that in all its glory here via a game of hand management and set collection. So in the multiplayer game, you're going to be drawing tracks. This is the track deck. These all have the little cassettes. On the cassette, they'll have the balance number, which is you're going to try to keep things balanced here in your equalizer here. And then you're also gonna have the genre, in this case R&B. Then you'll also have the flow, right? So the flow is going to be this the actual cassette tape here, and it's going to either say A or B. In this case, this is A. It's going to go in A, so you have A and B. Now, in the multiplayer game, you're going to split it into, you're going to draw 3 cards, split into 2 piles, a pile of 2 and 1. Your opponent, the player next to you, is going to take one of those piles, and then they're going to return one, you're going to return one back to the opponent, and then you're going to have to place all those cards into your mixer here. So that's how you play. So number 1, split. Take 3 cards, look at them, split into 2 piles. Pass them to the player on your left. Pass both piles. They decide. Look at the track cards you've been given, or in this case, you. Choose which pile to keep. Then return. Give your unwanted pile to the player who passed it to you, and then add them to your mixtape. Okay, adjusting your balance. We start in the 30, which is right in the middle, and then depending on how the balance comes out here, in this case 1, you'll move it either left or right. So in this case 1 towards the left or A side. And then finally repeat. Continue until the track deck is empty. So that's what we're doing today. Now, I'm going to get rid of this because I just told you how to play the multiplayer game. The solo game, now that we have sort of an idea of how the multiplayer game, the solo game is different. We are playing against Otto Ma. Otto Ma. Yeah, that's his name. He is the neighborhood kid who is, he thinks he's the master DJ. But we're going to be playing against Otto Ma, and the rules are a little different. So, let's jump right into gameplay. We have our track deck here. This is for 1 or 2 players. This deck here is for 3 or 4 players. You can tell, depending on the marks here, this is a 4-player card. This is a 3-player. But in the Automa game, or in the solo game, we're going to shuffle these up. We keep them to the side because the Automa, our dummy opponent, may draw that. May not, but will have them on hand. But first, let's go to, I'm the active player. I'm going to draw 3 cards. 1, 2, and then 3. You'll notice here, I've drawn 2 face up and 1 face down. So now, I'm going to decide, do I want to keep 1? Okay, so I can take any 1, including the face down 1. Or I'm going to take 2. If I take 2, it must be 1 face up and 1 face down. Okay, and then Otto is going to get the other card. So let me get the rules here. I do have the solo rules here. I do love how clear the rule book is, so hopefully we won't have any questions here. But if we do, drop in the comments and we can clarify that in the future. You're looking at Pastor Ruel right now. Pastor Ruel says, hey, we're going to go with what the rule book says, and hopefully we won't make any mistakes. Okay, so on my turn, I've got these 2 here. So what do I want to do? I've got a B side here, and you're going to look at the genre too. The little symbol, the icon around the number here is going to determine what it is. So this, and also say here, so this is rock and this is rap. Okay, so what do I want? Rock is 3, rap. You know, I'm going to take rap. I'll take a rap. So that I'm going to take either 1 or 2, or I can take both. I'll take this one here. So it goes side A, it is left side, and then I move my tracker 1 because it's 1 there. Okay, and then so I've taken 1, and then the other one, place the remaining cards into Otto's mixtape. So Otto has got a B side for 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. You'll notice the numbers there. At the end of the game, wherever your tracker is, you're going to score that many points. Okay. There's other things as well. We'll talk about in just a second. Let's flip over this one. This is also a side B for Otto. It's a hip-hop rap. So they move over 1. Okay. Now you notice the tape did not connect. And let me move this over a little bit so you can see. So there's no flow. If the tapes line up, okay, so for instance, if this lined up here, then you're going to get points. If you have 1, if this card is connected to 1, like this is, you get 1 point. Now, if this card here had another 1, this would be worth 3 if it is totally connected. The flow is going correctly. Okay, so that's it. That is a turn, and then now we go to the active player, Otto. So Otto, on his turn, is going to draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3, all face up. Okay, so let's take a look. The R&B, oh, they're all R&B. Okay, funny. They're all B-sides too. Oh my gosh, all B-sides. They're basically the same thing. The only thing that's different is the flow. Okay, so this is in the middle, this is the right side, and this is also in the middle. So let's say, oh, and also AB True says you can overlap to save space. Thank you, AB True. We're going to do that. All right. Again, I am recording this live on Twitch and YouTube, folks. If you'd like to follow, click the links below and you'll know exactly when I go live. So now Otto is going to draw 3 cards, and then they're going to choose 1 or 2 cards based on their preference as described here. So it's either start with balance, okay? Take 1 or 2 cards that bring them closest to perfect balance. So they're all the way here, so they don't have anything. They're all going to the right, okay? So it is not going to be moving. So they go down to genre. Now they're going to add cards based on their largest genre. They have hip hop or rap, but these are all R&B. Okay, so now we go to flow. Now we take a look at the flow and see if there's anything on the right side, which there is right here. Okay, so they're going to go flow. Going to flow this here, right? See, now they're going to get 1 point for this one. Okay, because it's connected here, but not here. Okay. And then if there are 3 cards, okay. When Otto is the active player, they will always get 2 cards per round to add to their mixtape. Anytime Otto would keep only 1 card, draw an additional card from the top of the B deck, okay, or the secondary deck, which I talk about, and then add them to the Otto's mixtape. So we add this here. Okay, this is A. Oh, by the way, this has gone 2, so 1, 2. And then now this is a side, so they actually help them 1, 2. And I love, I don't know if y'all can see, you know what, let me do a little close-up here. You'll notice these are all based on actual songs. So this is R&B, When Doves Cry, so Prince. I don't know if they can actually say the artist name, but you can, you know, obviously tell what song it is. Hello, R&B, a little Lionel Richie for you. And then this one we just added. This is Genie in a Bottle, right? Pop music from Christina Aguilera. All right, so that's Otto's turn. Okay. So now, do I get stuff? Yeah. After I was shown, you must take all the remaining, and then, so I take these remaining ones, put in my mixtape. These are both B-sides. Okay, so we're going to go B here for 1, 2. So back to 29. And unfortunately, the flow didn't work did not work here. So I've got 1 over. Oh, wait, this is 2, then 1 over to the right. Okay, and then back to me. I'm going to hydrate real quick. You may notice as we're going here, so we're talking about flow, we're talking about balance. We also are going to talk about the genres. So let's take a look at the score sheet here. You're going to score the balance, right? So whatever your cube ends up in, you want right in the middle because that's 30 big points. If not, you'll get, if you go all the way to the left, you're going to lose points, or all the way to the right. So you want to try to stay in the middle. Flow, the A side and the B side, you'll score these separately. Again, you get 1 point if your flow is connected to one that is correct, such as this one here, that's connected. If they're both sides are connected to one card, then if they flow correctly, then you'll get 3 points. So you can do that there. And then you're going to score for genre. So you have rock, alternative, R&B, hip-hop, or rap, pop, and punk. So for each one of those, you're going to score. And the way the scoring works for that is sets of the genre. So if you have 1 card of a genre, you got 0 points. 2, 3, 3, 6. You got 4 cards of a genre, 10 points, all the way up to 12 for 78. So right now I've got 1, 2 R&B, and actually I got 3 R&B. So I'm well on my way. Apparently I like the sounds of that smooth R&B. I've got 6 points. Now, there are wild cards. They have not come up yet. We'll talk about that in just a second. But in this case, it is my turn. I draw 3 cards. 2 face up, and I just drew a wild card. How funny is that? So this goes face down. So the wild card, this will not count toward your genres, but look at the tape. The flow, it'll definitely help your flow. So it's going to connect to anything. So I like that a lot. Now, what else do we have? We have Uptown Girl, which is a pop song. And again, the wilds do not count towards your genre. So if I go here, that Uptown Girl, not bad. Okay. Let me see. So let me make sure I did this right. 1, and then 1, 2, and then, yeah. So Uptown Girl will take me back to the left, and it will give me another pop. Now, what is this? Wild. Okay, the wild would help. I don't know if I want to give that to auto, though. So again, if I take 2, I can only take one of the face up, and then I sort of gamble here. Okay, so it's sort of I split, you choose. I mean, but let's see. Do I want... This is a B side. This is an A side. I want to get that A side. Let's take 2. Let's take 2 cards. I want to see what happens here. Wait a second. No, but I'm giving auto the flow, right? Man, do I really want to give that to auto? I don't know if I do. So if I did this, this would be a B side for 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, no. You know what? That's okay. I'm going to go Uptown Girl and then the face down one. Okay, we'll give auto this one. So Uptown Girl is going to go here. That is 1 to the left because of the flow. I mean the balance. And then the flow, hey, now I've connected those two. It flows really well from Lionel Richie's Hello to Billy Joel's Uptown Girl. Yeah, I guess that works. Let's see what happens. I've chosen 2 cards this time. This is a side B, Punk Rock Requiem. Okay, so this does not flow well because we're going from When Doves Cry to Requiem. So it is a balance of 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. So that wasn't probably not the best gamble on my part. Now, this is for auto. This wild flow does help, but it's going to balance, goes 3 right. 1, 2, 3. Auto, now it's 0. Okay, so too bad, auto. Let's turn it around. Auto is going to draw 3 cards. They're all face up. We got Jump, a little rock song from Van Halen. Eternal Flame from the Bangles. And is this Rise Above? A punk song. Anyone know what punk song that is? So auto is going to, again, go through they start with balance. So they definitely want this 3 here. Now, okay, they can do balance and Eternal Flame because they're trying to bring it over to closest to perfect balance. So definitely this one. And then Eternal Flame for this one. And then I will get this here. D-Nick says, Eternal Flame. Man, I played the heck out of that in the jukebox at my local Pizza Hut. Nice. So we're going to give this to auto. Let's see if this helps with their balance. Nope. So we'll do 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 1. Again, side A's. Okay, so that's better for auto. That helps them. Then I've got the rock song Jump from Van Halen, yay, for 2 to the right. Uh-oh. My B-side's getting a little heavy there, folks. Got to be careful of that. All right. Back to me. So I'm going to draw 2 face up and then 1 face down. Rise Above, Black Flag. Thank you, B. Travis. Okay, Town Called Malice. It was a good day. It was a little hip-hop for you. So let's see. I'm trying to get A sides. So here's an A side. This is a B side. So the A side is 2. So I'm just going to take this 1 here, I think. Let's see what happens with auto. I'll give him the... no, you know, I want... what do I want to do? So this will go... Oh, this is actually good. This is a really good card for me. Okay, so I'll take this one for sure. You know, let's gamble. Let's see what this is. It is a... Oh, a side B. Okay. So side A is going to go here. The flow is perfect. Nice. 1, 2. The balance goes 2. The flow is perfect. Look at this. The flow right here is going to be a 3-pointer. But then this one here, oh, well, yeah, this side B is, we're all over the place here. This is going to go 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, no. Oh. So I went from Jump, the Van Halen song, to Opposites Attract, which is that Paula Abdul, a pop R&B song? The flow doesn't work, unfortunately. And then this one goes to auto. Auto gets 1 for side B. And because of the wild one, the flow is perfect. So 1 to the right. Okay. Back to auto. Again, we just flip this over. Auto will draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we start with balance. So this is B-sides. We have a couple of B-sides. We have, this is an A-side. Okay. So they definitely want this A-side here. Now for their second choice, so this one brings them closer to perfect balance. So let's do 1, 2, 3. B-side, B-side. So those do not. So then we go from consider genre. So they'll take the cards that create or add to their larger genre set. So what do we have here for? They've got alternative. They've got punk, pop. They're all over the place. The wild one doesn't count towards genre. Hip hop, another wild, R&B, hip hop, and rock. So it's either between let's see, punk, hip hop, R&B. Oh yeah, they are all over the place. Let's see. This is alternative, wild, R&B, hip hop, rock, pop. They're all over the place. Okay. So from genre, it's still tied. Then we go to flow. So they're going to take something that helps their flow, which will be the wild one. Okay. So this is a side B. It's going to go there, and it is 2 balance. Okay. So then I get stuck with this one, Teenage Riot, punk song for 2. Man, I'm all the way over here. I need, okay, back to me. 1, 2 face up, and then 1 face down. And D-Nix says, is this game available now? It is. So this was Kickstarted, D-Nix. Check out the website, and you'll get more info. Just I made a mixtape, and you'll see the info there. By the way, I want to thank our Armiquan for the follow. Appreciate it. And Bing also, thanks for the 20 streak viewing streak. Appreciate it. Armiquan, thanks so much for joining. Good to see you here. Welcome to the stream. I am playing I Made You a Mixtape. And for those of you watching on YouTube, we are recording this live. And it is my turn. I've got to get some A-sides here. I'm going to take this A-side for sure. Yeah, I'm going to take both these. Oh, no, I can't. I've got to take 1 A-side and then 2. Yeah, I'm going to take the 1 A-side. So it's 2, 1, 2. My flow does not work. We're going to give Otto these 2 here. So this is an A-side for 1 and then an A-side for 3. Oh, shoot. I should have stuck with that. 1, 2, 3. They're way closer to perfect balance now. Okay, Otto. 3 of them face up. 1, 2, 3. So they're looking for a B-side that'll bring them to perfect balance. So let's see. These are 2 A-sides. So the B-side they put here for 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then they can take this one, A, for 1. Okay, so they're really close to perfect balance now. Lucky Otto. Meanwhile, I've got an A, which does not fit, but it does give me 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Back to me. As you can see here, friends, you 1, 2, and then 2 face up, 1 face down. Yeah, Ameriquan was asking, so you have to make connection between tapes. Yeah, so we are literally making our mixtapes, and we are trying to line up the tapes for the flow, okay, the actual symbol here. But we're also looking at the genres of music. So the genres, the more you have, you're going to score for each genre. The more you have of one genre, the more you're going to get points for. And then finally, the balance. So each tape, or each song has either a 1, 2, or 3. You're going to move the cube to the left or right, depending if it's right side B, A side left, left side A, right side B. And then you really want to try to get to perfect balance to get 30. So right now, if the game ended, I'd have 20 points, whereas Otto, my automated opponent, would have 29. Okay, so now on my turn, I'm going to decide. Let's see, I really want to go A side. So there's an A side for 3. I'm definitely going to take that for 3. Okay, and I'll give Otto these. So A side for 3, 1, 2, 3. Then Otto's going to get a B side here. Okay. B side for 3, 1, 2, 3. And then I've given him, an A side for 2. Darn it. 1, 2. Okay. And then back to Otto. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so let's consider balance first. They are 2 off the middle. So if they can get an A2, this is an A3, this is a wild A2. Okay, this helps them. Okay, so they're going to keep this for sure. So 1, 2. Okay. And then they go to genre. So now we got to look at genre. And this is where, let's see, alternative. Now you could look at the different symbols. So I've got the icons. So I got 1, 2, 3, 3 alternative. Do I have any? 4 alternative. Okay. And then this one, the upside down triangle is rock. So they've got 1. I think they only have 2. Looks like 2 rock. Okay. So alternatives in the lead right now. What else do they have? The wilds do not count towards genre, remember. Alternative we talked about. Punk rock's got this little squarish type thing. 1. Is that all? They only have 1 punk? Maybe I'm the punk, huh? Well, it looks like alternative is the winner. So they're going to go with this one. B, alternative rock lobster. It's going to move them 1 over to the right. Okay. American, yeah, this is a new game. And then I get the leftover here, rock side A, even flow. Do, 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 do. Yeah, that's my best Eddie Vedder, folks. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yeah, and this is a new game. Be sure to check out their website. It's let's see, it's called I Made You a Mixtape from Massive Asterisk. Okay, so I backed this on Kickstarter. This is the Kickstarter edition that I got, and yeah, we're playing it through right now. So now it's my turn. We go until this deck is complete. So we're almost at the end of the game here, friends. Okay. Ooh, the message. Don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge. This is gonna get me 2 back to the perfect balance. Okay, I like that. Let's do that. Okay, but unfortunately, oh man, my flow is terrible. But I'm gonna get 2 here, and then you know what? I am gonna take this card that's flipped over, and it is a punk song. And the balance or the flow still is not good, but it's going to give me 3. Darn it. 1, 2, 3. And then we give this over to Auto. That's a B side. And their flow is perfect. Boo Auto for 1. Okay. So let's go. AB Troop, I think this is a fair critique of the game. I wish the icons were a little more clear and distinct. I've got same here. And I like the fact that they did this where they have the different icon types, but it is not clear. And I feel like it's a little, I get what they're going for. They've done a really great job of capturing those cassettes that we did back in the day. But I think as far as playability and just simple, looking at stuff like at the glance, for us that have older eyes or who have vision issues, not the best choice. It's a little too busy. I like the game a lot, and I do like the mechanism of flow and everything else, but a graphic design choice, I agree, not the best choice in my opinion. Okay, let's go to Auto. He's going to keep 1 or 2 of these. He always starts with balance first, so if he can get an A side 1 or a 2, he's got an A side 2. There it is. So his goes 2 to perfect balance. Okay. And then let me see. When Auto, they will always take 2 cards per round. Anytime when I keep from 1 draw. Okay. So they've got perfect balance. And now they're going to draw 1 from here. It's an A2. So they go 2 there. So I get these 2 here. I was thinking at the start of the game when I went to that deck, I may have gone to that deck a little too early. I'm not sure, but you get the idea of how it's being played, right? Okay, let me move the camera here. It's been moved a little bit. I've got an A and a B. So London Calling. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, London Calling moves over 1, and then I've got Faith. Is that George Michael for 2? 1, 2. Okay. Okay, better working flows. As you can see here, my flow. I don't know if you can see that. Flow is definitely much better there. All right. Back to me. We are almost at the end of the game. We got a couple of turns left here. Okay. Oh, wait. I wasn't supposed to. Let me shuffle these. Turn over 2 and keep 1 face down. Luckily, I didn't look at them that that well. Okay, so this is rock side A, pop side A, for 3. I'm going 3 here. 1, 2, 3, and then I will give Otto both of these. So it is rock side A and a hip hop rap side B. Or is this side A? No, this is side A. See, here's another thing too. What I don't like is the A where it says A. This is an A, believe it or not, and this is also an A, and this is a B. So all the A, B, and the A side, B side not consistent. Again, I know what they're going for. They're trying to make it look like all these different types of cassettes, but for playability, I honestly bad choice. Should have gone with something more consistent. Okay, so this is an A side. This is also an A side. So let's see what the flow. This flow works better here. And it's going to move 1, and this flow will go here for 2. Okay, now it's Otto's turn. 1, 2, 3. Otto, you open up all 3, or you show all 3. Hey, time roller. They're going to select this one. They get to close to perfect balance. So this is side A, this is a B, and this is also B. So they want the 2 Bs. So they can go 1 and 1. Let's see if they can work their flow right. That flow, 1 and 1, 1 and 1. And then I'm going to go side A for 2. 1, 2. Okay. All right, back to me. Turn this over. 1, 2, 3. We've got 2 rounds left. Oh man, I always do that. Let me shuffle them again. Glad I didn't look too closely. So we're gonna open up 2, and then 1 face down. So I can either take 1 face up, or I can take 1 face down, or I can take 2, but it has to be a face up and a face down. So let's see. I'm looking for a B side. Here's a 3 B side, and here is a 3. Oh, Jesse's girl. But this is express yourself. I'm gonna go here for B, and I'll take this face down one. So let me see. B for 3. 1, 2, 3. Give this one to Otto for 3 letter side A. 1, 2, 3. And I'm gonna gamble. This is a side A for 2. Perfect. I am perfectly balanced right now. A little careless whisper from George Michael for y'all. And then finally, it is Otto's turn. Final turn of the game, friends. Otto, he needs some side Bs. Side B, side B. Okay. He's definitely taking these 2 side Bs. So he's going to go with the wild first for 1. Okay. And then he's going to go, don't stand so close to me for 2. 1, 2, a little police there. Then I get the final one. It is side A for 1. Never going to get, oh, how perfect is that little, never going to give you up. There it is, friends. We all just got punked by Rick Astley. Okay, so that's going to be side A. So that is the game. Now, I'm going to start here. Ruel, and then Otto. My balance, I was almost perfectly balanced. I was at 29, just a little bit to the A side. Okay, and Otto was a little more to the A side. They got 24. Now we're going to check out our flow. So I'm going to move these out of the way here. Okay, and I'm going to keep these here. This is B side. This is A side. So what we're doing is looking for the flow. Let me do this here. Okay, that's perfect. The flow is going to go like this, right? We're looking at how the tape flows from one song to the next. All right, so there's that. That did not match. That did not match. That did not match. Okay, so what I'm going to do is the ones that didn't match, I'm just going to overlap like this. That didn't either. This one was good. This one was no good. This one was no good. This one was no good. Okay, so what I did, I've got this one here for 1 point because it's connected here. This one gets 3 points because it's connected here. So 1 plus 3 is 4. This one is just connected to this one, so that's 1.5. These did not do anything here. This one here is worth 1 because it's connected here for 6 points. And that didn't do anything. That didn't do anything. That's it. I only got 6 points. Terrible flow. Terrible flow, Ruel. Oh. So that wasn't the best of flows for the A side. Let's move these down here. Let's see what happens with the B side now. Okay. B Travis, yeah. This game makes me want to go listen to 80s on 8 on Sirius XM. I'm definitely going to listen to some old school tunes right after this, folks. Okay, so let's see how the B side flowed. Okay, that didn't get anything. That did not get anything. Okay, so I'm just going to move these up here. Did this? Nope. Did this? Nope. Wow, I was terrible at flow today, folks. Don't let me be your DJ if you want things to flow. But you know what? I have a lot of different music, so there you go. B side was terrible. Okay, there, finally. There you go, finally. So this is worth 1. This is worth 3, and this is worth 1. So 1 plus 3 is 4. 4 plus 1 is 5. Okay, still pretty bad. Okay, now since we're doing that, you know, we might as well go. Well, you know what? Let's do my genre sets. Okay, so this genre again, you're gonna score it like this. The for each one you have in a genre, you can have up to 12, and you get 78 points. So let's see how I did on that. Let's see. This is pop, hip hop, another pop. I went poppy this time. Punk. Rock, R&B. Early on, remember I had a bunch of R&B. I felt like I got away from that. Alternative, punk, pop. Where'd pop go? Pop was here. R&B. There's the R&B. Started off smooth and then decided to change things up. Yeah, I definitely went poppy for this mixtape. Hip hop, little punk, R&B. Rock, didn't have much rock. Punk, R&B, and R&B. Okay, so let's start with rock. I've got 1, 2. 2 gets me 3 points. Okay, there's the point values here. So there's rock. I'll put that off to the side. Next up is alternative. I only have 1 alternative, folks. Wasn't really an alternative type of tape, so 0 for 1. R&B, did a little smooth R&B here, including Hello. And what else? Oh, When Doves Cry. Okay, so I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. That's going to get me 15 points for R&B. Hip hop and rap. Got The Message, Express Yourself, The Twist, and I Need Love. So 1, 2, 3, 4 for hip hop, which will give me 10 points. Okay, pop was the big one for me, folks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, okay, it was a tie basically for 15. So I got R&B and pop at 15, and then punk. Oh, punk I had 5 as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I didn't expect that. 15. Okay. So just like in Yahtzee, you have your upper and lower section score. So up here, I scored 29 plus 11 is 40. And then here I score, let's see, I've got 30, 40, 55, 58. So 58 plus 40 is 98. Okay, let's see if that's enough. Let's take a look over at auto score. So starting with balance, we got the balance already 24. Okay, let's get these cards out of the way. Now, we go to the flow. Let's start with their A size. So let me move that card out of the way. Auto, let's see how you did with your flow. I feel like you did a lot better because there's a bunch of wild cards there. So flow, that's not flowing, that's not flowing. So we're going to move those up there. Did this flow? This did flow with the wild. This continued the flow. Flow. No flow. No flow. Wild, so that did flow. So we're going to put this over here. Okay, so that flows into that. This did not flow. This did flow. Okay, we'll start another one here. And that was it. Okay. So, for the wild, for flow, wild cards are, let's see, wild track will always align with the track cards below or after it. Okay. Cool. So I wonder if when you score, score flow, for each card where 1 point before or after, for each card where its flow aligns with both cards, score 3 points. Card flow doesn't align with either. Okay. So we've got 1. And then for the wilds, this is what I'm wondering. Do you get, for the wilds, because that's be pretty powerful, right? I would get 3 points for this because I flowed here and I flowed here. I don't know. What do you think the ruling is on that? Because I didn't really see it here. For the it just counts for, yeah, it's 1 point for this one, 3 points here, 3 points here, 1 point here, right? So 1, 3, 6, 7. That seems like a lot. Maybe because I sucked at that. And then this one, 1 here, 3 here, and then 1 here. So 1, 4, 5. Oops, 5. So that's 12. So, oh, okay. And then 1, 3, 1. So 5 more. So basically they have 17. They have 22. Really? That seems like a lot to get the wild. I mean, that's the way the rule is, though. 1, 3, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12, 13, 16, 17. Okay, I miscounted. 17, not 22. 17. Let's do that backwards. So 1 here, 3 here, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, plus 3 is 14, plus 3 more is 17, plus 1 more is 18. Man, I've miscounted this like 3 times. Okay, 18. Wilds help with flow, but don't score for genre. That's right. Okay, so 1, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18. Okay, 18 is correct. But man, that crushed me. I only had 6 for the A side, so that's it for that. Yikes. Now we got to do their side B. Oh my gosh. They got all the wilds. Did I have any wilds? I forget. Let's move that there. And then let's take a look at their side B. And how their flow went. No flow there, but they did get the flow there. So that's out. Got on top. This went here. Then they had a wild. Okay, that connects. This also connected here, right? Man, those wilds are really crucial. I should have paid more attention to that. Okay. That did not flow. That did not flow. That did flow. That did flow. Oh, man, look at you, Otto. Good job, Otto. Okay. So this did not flow, but this did. Okay. All right, Otto. 1, 3, 4. So that's 1 plus 3 is 4. Plus 3 is 7. Plus 3 is 10. Plus 3 is 13. Plus 1 is 14. 15, 18, 19, 20, 23, 24. Oh my goodness. They smoked me there. So let's see. 24, that's 48. Really? That is a ton. Okay. So 48 plus 18 is 66. Is that correct? Let's do my math. 32, 42. Yeah, 66. Okay. Now let's look at their genres. Hopefully their genres aren't as... well, we'll see. Wait, this is mine. This is mine. Okay, this is theirs. Okay, B's. Where's their A sides? Did I put their A sides over here? B side, A side. A side, A side, A side. Okay, this is theirs. Yeah, this is their A sides. Okay, A sides, B sides. All right, let's see. They have a ton of these here. Hopefully, they can do that well. Okay, alternative. What is this? Punk, pop. Wild doesn't count for genre. Okay, so then maybe that does. Well, they got a lot of alternative. Let's see. Rock, wild, R&B, alternatives. They got a lot of alternative. Okay. Pop. I mean, hip hop, rock. Okay. Ooh, a lot of rocks and a lot of alternatives for Otto. Pop, punk, man, they're crushing alternatives. Boo. Pop, hip hop, rock, R&B, wild. Okay. Hip hop, alternative. Oh man, that's scaring me. Okay. Let's start with rock. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for 15 points. Yo, boo. Okay. Alternative. This is the killer, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 gets you 28. Yikes. I'm in trouble, friends. R&B, they've got 2 for 3 points. That helps. Hip hop, they've got 3 for 6 points. That helps. Pop, they've got 3 for another 6. Man, they keep scoring points though. That's not what I do not like that. And then they've got 2 punk for 3. Okay. Okay, let's see what they got here. So why don't I get the calculator? Because I'm getting my mind is I'm starting to get fried here. Calculator is coming out. They've got 15 plus 28 plus 3 plus 6 plus 6 plus 3. 61. Oh, man, they crushed me. So 61 here. Their top score was 66. So they scored 127 to my 98. Boo! But GG Auto, you are the greatest mix master, tape master in the neighborhood. Friends, that is I Made You a Mixtape. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. And until next time, we'll see you later. Bye, everybody. Friends, that's it. Man, I got smoked. 127 to, was it 98? Yikes. But I did learn some things. Again, this is my first time playing. I learned that you need to pay more attention to flow. You know what, I don't know, flow, and I mean, there's some really nice decision points here. Now, as far as the solo, it's tough because, you know, there's a lot of times when I just got, well, I felt like I got unlucky. I pushed my luck to take the bottom, the, you know, card that was face down, and it would totally swing me left or right from the balance. I was hoping to get more points from the balance, but they weren't too bad. So the balance, if you're at 30, right in the middle, 24, that's just a 6-point difference. I feel like as long as you don't get in the reds or the zeros, or as long as you stay in the middle card, I think you're okay. But yeah, really the genres, really, oh man, they smoked me on the genres and the flow. So balance, I got them on balance. Flow, they had, what was it, 242, and I had 11. That's huge. And of course the genres here, I had a 0 on one of the genres, but so it was 61 to 58 for the genres. So close, but yeah. Fun game. I really like that. And again, this is my first time playing. Now that I've played it, I'm going to play it again solo. But I definitely want to bring this. I'll probably bring this out to a game get-together because I want to see how it plays with up to 4 players. And I love the I split you choose mechanism. Not my favorite mechanism, but I feel like the more I play it, the more I like it. But yeah, why don't we, what time is it? 11:30. We're gonna wrap things up, friends. Thank you again for hanging out with me today. Appreciate you as always. We're gonna go raiding. Let's go raid someone who is, I thought I saw Amanda McKnight live. I'd love to raid Amanda. My friend Amanda McKnight, is she still streaming? I don't think she's streaming here. Yeah, I believe she is gone. Did she? She's no. Oh no, she is. Yeah. Oh, she's talking about Game Awards nominees. Let's go raid Amanda, friends. And yeah, I think that's gonna do it. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Have a great day. Don't forget Wednesday, 10 a.m. Pacific, Good Time Society for the Good Morning Society show. And oh, D Nix is asking one quick question. Anyone going to PAX U? I'm not going, unfortunately. I know AB Troop just talked about going to BGG Con, so. Folks, if you are going to either of those cons, I'd highly recommend joining our Discord community because we do meetups there, and we'll you know, coordinate with our fellow Discord members to meet up at conventions such as BGG Con and also PAX Unplugged. So that's going to do it for today. Thank you again, friends. I appreciate it. We're going to raid Amanda McKnight, Vamp X13. Please send some love to Amanda. Let her know what you're up to. And until later this week, I hope to see you either at Good Morning Society or with Critical Hit Games. Thanks again for hanging out with me. It always means a lot. I always appreciate it, you all. And don't forget to hang out with us in Discord. Okay, let's go raid Amanda. And take care, friends. See you later. And